Yes, in the last class we have learned about this while statement. Now we are moving to the next statement is called as do while loop statement. Okay, so you have to observe this very carefully because the question will ask for 5 marks or 6 marks. Explain the difference between while and do while. Okay, so do while loop statement is also one of our best test condition statement, looping statement, and this do while loop will execute. Please observe, this is the syntax. This is called as a exit control looping statement. Why it is called as exit control looping statement, I will tell you. Okay, in while it is an entry controlling looping statement. In do while it is a exit control looping statement. It means instead of checking the condition, the body of a statement, the body of the loop will execute at least once. Okay, what is do while loop statement? Do while loop is a exit control looping statement. By using this do while loop statement, we can execute our program even the without checking the condition. The body of a statement executes at least once. Okay, even the condition is fails, and the condition will checks at last. Okay, if the condition is true, it will repeat the body of a statement. Okay, so if you observe here, this do while loop is terminated with semicolon. Do while loop is terminated with compulsory terminated with semicolon. That is why it is called as exit control looping statements. Okay, now we will see the syntax. Already we have seen here, it is called as an exit control looping statement. First it is entering, it will execute the body of the loop. After the body of the loop, it checks the condition. If the checks the condition, if the condition is true, actually it is mistaken here. If the condition is true, it will enter into the body of the statement. If the condition is false, it exit control. Okay, here it is a somewhat mistake. Here the true will come, here that a false come. Okay, yes, let me see the sample programs which we have learned. Okay, let me close it first, and once again let me open. Otherwise this PDF is better, I think so. Instead of that, let me open the PDF of that file, and getting the PDF file. Yes, now it is visible, right? Okay, now I'm coming here. This is the programs we have learned, and right, this is the while loop statement and this is the do while loop statement. Okay, so you can convert all these while loop statement for the do while loop also. For understanding purpose, I will display some programs only. Here first program is exist. Let us see the first program. Write a program to display the number 1 to 10 by using do while loop statement. By using this do while loop statement, what I have to do? I have to execute to display the number from 1 to 10. Okay, for this I have written hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h, and now starting from the main function. Okay, now I'm declaring int I is equal to 1. I'm writing the do while loop statement. Okay, in the do, first I'm displaying the I value. What is the I value? Initially it is 1. After displaying 1, what I'm doing here, I'm incrementing the value. So now what is the new value of I? If you observe, the new value of I is 2, right? After the 2, it will checks the condition 2 less than or equal to 10. Condition is true. If it is true, it will come to the do loop. Okay, it will come to the control, will come to the do loop, and once again it display the value of I. What is the new value of I? It is 2. Okay, after the 2 it will be once again incremented, right? Now it will come as a 3, 3 less than or equal to 10 condition true, once again it will come to the do. Okay, how long the process will be repeated? Till to the condition fails. So you should very cautious while writing the do while loop. This do while loop is terminates with semicolon, but while doesn't say terminates with semicolon. Okay, terminating means ends, that's all. Okay, now let us see the program 2. What is this program? Write a program to print 100 below even number and odd numbers. We have to print within the range of 100 even numbers and odd numbers, and that is also by using do while loop statement. Now here the void main function is there. Sorry for the interrupt. Okay, void main function is there. Int I is equal to 1. After int I is equal to 1, what I'm doing here, please observe carefully. Okay, so as we know what is an even number and what is an odd number. The number which is divisible by 2 is called as even number. The number which is not divisible by 2 is called as odd number, right? So for doing that, you just concentrate here. I'm writing the do printf. Okay, I'm displaying two times. First one is I into 2. What is I value? 1. 1 into 2, 2. This is an even number, right? Next, while displaying, I'm processing I into 2 to 1 into 2, 2 minus 1, it is 1, right? It is an odd number. Got it? Next, you are incrementing the value. Okay. So, afterwards, you are incrementing the value as 2. Here it comes. Okay. Let me try this program. Already, I hope you have understand this program, right? Otherwise, I will copy and explain. Let me copy. I have copied. Let me open my notepad. Run notepad. I'm taking the notepad. I'm pasting. Okay. Let me modify my program by using don't want Bhaskar value 4 regular enough. Okay. So whether it is clear, not clear, isn't it? Let me take some another style. Better. Think the font is good enough. Is let me take Century Gothic. Is better to have times only. Okay, times are Thoma. Etc. Is it no? Let me take a times only. Vardhana is also fine. Else Cambria. So, is it fine? Okay. So this is our program. So we are getting a confusion, right? We are getting a really confusion whether it is our program or not, right? So to do that, what I have to supposed to do? I am modifying this program, and this is your comment line. Afterwards, you have to write hash include stdio.h hash include new.h, and next it is void main, and next you have to write in the blocks, and now writing your do in the do one more block I plus plus, this block will ends, and here the program end. So this is our program. Okay, this is the program, right? So here first in the void main we are declaring I'm writing do. After writing the do, it is always better to write in a cascades, then otherwise you will get a confusion. Okay, so here the program ends. I'm giving the get ch. Okay, now I'm saving my file. Okay, so this is a number to display 1 to 10. Here it is mistake, right? I'm modifying. Okay, yeah, clear. And I'm now saving this file. Before saving, you have to confirm whether it is saving in proper or not. Okay, yes, implementing here. So I place here. Okay, first now. So I'm taking where to supposed to save. I have to save in C drive. This is my C drive. In C drive, I have to confirm it whether it is turbo C4, right? In the turbo C4, where we have to store, it consists of TC folder. In TC folder, where I have to store, in bin folder. Clear? Yes, I will reduce it. Okay, now I'm placing the line. Okay, clear? Yes, yes, I'm saving it as do one dot c. Clear? Yes. Now let me take full screen and I'm minimizing this is our program. I'm minimizing and also minimizing this, and I'm opening my editor. Let us see our editor. Okay, which one is our editor among this? Is there our editor here? No editor. Is there? No editor, right? Got it. Is there our editor? Yes, here it is there. Please observe here. So this is our editor. Okay, Turbo C++ 4.0. I'm opening. Once it is opened, I will run. Okay, making short Alt Enter. I'm reducing screen size. I'm now pressing the Alt Enter. Okay, now it is visible, right? If it is not visible, just tell me. I will try to sort it out. Okay, let me take docked. Enter is already docked. Let me press. Sorry, I think it is not docked. Okay, let me change the orientations. Dock means it will come like this and it will create a problem. Let me take the full screen, and first I will minimize my magnifier, otherwise I will pull it out from somewhere else. Okay, yes, now I will press the full screen, Alt Enter. I have to click here first and I have to select this, Alt Enter. Okay, is it visible? Okay, if it is visible then fine. I'm opening my file F3. What is the name of the file? Name of the file is do1.c. Okay, so this is our do while loop program. Okay, I'm compiling. Alt F9. No errors. Control F9. Okay, no errors. So I'm getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 continuous with 10. It is not having space. If it is not having a space, in the sense we have not formatted, right? So we have not used the backslash constant. This is called as backslash constant. F9, control F9, and now it is displayed. So it is also displaying the earlier output. So why? Because here we have not mentioned the clear screen function. Okay, CLR SCR. Okay, now you are saving, you're compiling, Alt F9 and running, Control F9. Okay, so now it is giving, right? So what is our second program? We have to display the number. I'm reducing this and I'm coming to our program. So what is our program? This is our second program to display the number between even number and odd numbers within this range, right? I'm copying and I'm taking this file and I'm pasting here. Okay, I will paste here and I will let me modify here. Okay, this is a program and I'm cutting here, control X, and I will paste here. This is the name of the program, and now main function is there. We are not supposed to use this variable. Main function is there. After the main function, open curly brace is there, right? Now this is the program. Int I is equal to 1, clear screen, do printf, and printf what I'm doing, I'm processing and displaying. Okay, processing and displaying. Clear? Yes. Here you're saying this. So now observe here, while processing I'm displaying what I'm doing and what I'm displaying. Okay, it is very important, and I'm deleting this. Now check it. This is program. Int I is equal to 1, clear screen, I'm doing do while loop statement, do starts, and I'm displaying. While displaying I'm processing. Please observe here, this is the processing. Okay, okay, I into 2, it will give the 2. 2 is even number, right? Here comma I into 2 minus 1, right? I into 2 minus 1 means 1. So whether 1 is odd number, yes. Afterwards what you are doing, you are incrementing, right? So how long after incrementing, now what is the new value of I? It is a 2. 2 less than 1 not 1, condition true. Once again it will come to do. Here it comes here, 2 into 2 4, 4 minus 1 3. So 4 is even and 3 is odd. Got it? Yes, I will save it as, I'm confirming odd dot c. I just give it as a odd dot c, and I'm opening my editor, alt enter, and pressing the F3 and odd dot c. Okay, now it is visible. I'm pressing function key F5. Okay, is it visible now? Yes. Okay, yes, it is visible, right? Yes. If it is not visible, let me inform. Okay, yes. Afterwards we have to compile. Alt F9, control F9, and it is showing wrong output, isn't it? Why it is showing wrong output? Let me check. I less than 1 not 1. 1 into 2 2, 2 into 1 into 2 minus 1 1. 2. Correct, it is showing. Let me take here it as a slash n instead of slash n. Let me take slash t. Okay, I will save it. I'm compiling and I'm running. It is showing error. What is the reason? While I less than 101, it is true. Do is there. I is equal to 1, clear screen, do printf percentage slash t into 2 2. Let me check here F7. This percentage slash t 2 I plus 1 less than 1 not 1. Executes, right? Something happened. Something has happened to my keyboard. Close Alt F4. Okay, it has happened some problem. So that's why it is showing improper output. I'm showing the desktop. And once again I'm opening my editor. I'm opening my file. What is in my file? odd.c and F5, Alt F9, Control F9. Even though I'm getting the same output, right? Why? It's giving wrong output. Slash d slash t. We take here slash t slash n. Here I into 2, comma I minus 1 while I less than 101. That one bit has to execute. It is always better to place it within a parenthesis. I'm once again painting in parenthesis. I'm saving and I'm compiling and running. Yes, now it is showing. Got it? Yes. Likewise, it will evaluate. Okay. If you want, I will remove this slash t slash n. Let me take this slash n. You give it as a slash t. Save it, compile it, run it. So it is getting till to 199. These are the even numbers and odd numbers, but actually it is as a till to 100. Okay. Okay. If I is 99, 99 into 2. Okay. 200. 100 to 200. Okay. And 200 minus 1, 99. So it is a, please observe here, 2 is a even, 1 is a odd, 4 is a even, 3 is a odd, 6 is a even, 5 is a odd. Got it? Yes. So likewise it will be evaluated. Okay. So it's taken, and now onwards I don't show you the, you just understand the concept. Okay. Here one more program is there. Write a program to calculate product of a number using the do while loop. So do multiplications. Okay. For doing this we are using this loop. Okay. Now main function, I'm taking character ch and int n1 comma n2 comma answer. Okay. In do while loop what we are doing, first I'm giving an output statement. Enter a first number, you have to read the value from the keyboard. Enter the second number, you have to read the value from the keyboard, and you have to product it and store in the answer. Right, you're displaying that product answer and asking for do you want to continue. If you want to do that same program again, we have to give the choice. Okay, then we have to compare that choice is not equal to y. How long it will checks? If the choice is equal to y, then body of statement will be repeat. Okay, so likewise it will be evaluated. I think it is to take a word file, otherwise it will time consuming for copying and pasting only. Okay. Yes, so likewise you can evaluate all these programs. It is very slow, my laptop. Okay, so this is our program. Right, and program this notepad. Has difficult to handle. Notepad, run notepad, paste. Yes, character ch, as we know what is the program aim, product of two number until unless you give the choice. Okay. Yes, for this what modifications you have to do? Hash include stdio.h, hash include only.h, and void main function, here character variable and integer variable. You are doing now, enter the first number you are entering, either double quotation is right wrong. Okay, you have to enter a now first number, and you have to read that value from the keyboard. So you are using the scanf ampersand n1. You have to write down more output statement, that is enter second number. Okay, so you are writing the enter second number. To read that you have to use the scanf function, and percent into. Okay, now you are producting. After the product you have to display the result, right? You are multiplying that two number. Okay, and you are displaying the result. And if you want to calculate for the other numbers, you are using the same thing, right? Here the scanf is correct, and it checks while the condition equal to y only, so it means you have to supposed to give the choice as y. Okay, otherwise if you give anything, it will come out of a execution. Okay, where to define the clear screen function? Here to define our clear screen function. Now I'm saving, and I'm going here, save, I'm pressing C drive, turbo C4, the turbo C4 PC folder is there, bin folder is there. I'm confirming this prod prod.c. Okay, product of two numbers. Now I'm opening my editor, already it is here, and I'm making full screen by pressing alt enter. Now to open my file, that is prod.c. Yes, now this is our program. Okay, I will show you how to compile and run and execute this program by using do while loop statement. How long this statement will execute? Until you press other than y. Okay, enter first number, I'm entering 12, second number I'm entering 12 for each 20 in y. Okay, by it is right, not right. C2 equal to y or y equal to equal to single quote. Okay, come back. Yes, number continue. It is here, but it is y. So and for character, but it is better to use 12 is coming out. Running F7, and first number, current 7, displaying right while exactly instead of 6 car is also correct. Working while or here it is but this program is correct. F9, alt F9, check again. If it is opened, so it is not accepting. So this space will be as option in option. One here press 1 to continue and 4 to okay. No, it goes to do the or what is or to continue to do. No, it is already modifying this OP. Okay, now we have a link one here. It is okay. Okay, there is okay. Okay, now saving, compiling. Now let me see if it's having some. Press 1 to and it's okay. Suppose it is right. Give 12. What we do? It can do unless you press other than 1. But if you clear the bot is it. Flag it. I will win by using the option. That's it. We will the next topic. Okay. Now editor. These are the problems. Okay. I will close. So you understand the all plans which you have learned in loop to dual loops. Okay. Already we convert. What is the next concept is for loop. Now we will see this for loop is also called as entry controlling looping statement. Okay, so why it is called entry control looping statement? Do while is your exit control looping statement, but for loop is a third form of a looping statement. This is very important question. It has asked for the 5 marks. Okay, now we will see this sample example. Okay, now for loop is an entry controlling looping statement. By using this also we can do we can construct looping statement. Okay, then what is its syntax? Its syntax is for initialization test condition, either increment or decrement. Afterwards it consists of the body of a loop. Okay, for initialization test condition, increment or decrement, and we are having body of the loop. Okay, now this body of a statement, and we are getting the result. Okay, according to the condition we are getting the result. Fine. Now we will see sample programs. If I want to display the numbers from 1 to 9, then how to do that? Okay, we will explain this nesting loop. Before that, let me see a sample programs. Suppose if I want to display number from 1 to 10. Okay, you have to use hash include stdio.is. Everything here is common. After the variable declaration you have to do the clear screen, and these functions are very common. You have to supposed to do that. Okay, now I'm explaining only the sample programs of the for loop. Okay, now what is the aim of a program? We have to display number from 0 to 10 by using for loop. How we can do? So I'm starting directly from the main function. While doing the program you have to use header files and void main function and clear screen get ch. Here it is not there. Okay, for int I is equal I we have declared. Now I'm assigning for I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to 10, whether condition is true. Yes, true. If it is a true, it will first execute this statement. What I am displaying? I value. Now, what is the value of I? 0. Afterwards, control will come to the I incrementation. Okay. Now, I become a 1. 1 less than or equal to 10, condition true. Then it will enter into this block, means printf will be executed, and I will be displayed 1. After the incrementation part will come. Now it is 2. 2 less than or equal to 10. 2 will display 3. 3D display 4, display 5, display because condition is true, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it is 11. 11 less than or equal to 10, false. So it skips this statement. Got it? Suppose if I want to display 10 to 0, then what I have to supposed to do? I have displayed 0 to 10, right? Now I want to display 10 to 1. 10 to 1. Now what I have to supposed to do? So here I have to assign 10, and I have to write the condition is greater than. Okay, greater than or equal to 1. That's it. Clear? Got it? For I is equal to 0, I greater than or equal to 1. Next year it will come as in decrementation. Okay, what is our aim of a program? To display number from 10 to 1. Okay, so that is your program. You are little bit modifying. So hope you have understand this concept. Now I want to display even numbers between 1 to 50. Okay, for this I am defining the main function. In the main function I have declared the variable I. For I is equal to 2, I less than or equal to 50, whether condition is true, true, then I am displaying the I value. Now what is I value? 2. After displaying where it comes here, right? Got it? Yes, I is equal to I plus 2. Now already I value is 2. 2 plus 2 it is 4. Once again I will be initialized. Now I become 4. 4 less than or equal to 50, condition true, and I will be displayed. Afterwards I will be incremented, right? Now the new value of I is 6. 6 will be assigned here. 6 less than or equal to 50, display 8, display 10, display 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Likewise it will display. While displaying we have to use /n. Okay, so it has to display the number from 50 to 1. Already we have said that 50 to 1 number. To display that, what we have to supposed to initialize? 50. 50 greater than or equal to 1, I minus minus. Suppose if I want to display the square numbers, please observe here the square numbers, then what we have to supposed to do? We have to display the square numbers. Okay, for example 0 into 0, 0, 1 into 1, 1, 2 into 2, 4. Likewise we have to supposed to display. For that I am writing the main function int I comma square. Okay, afterwards I'm writing the for loop for I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to 10. So along with the question has asked 10. Okay, so likewise you can construct any number of programs. Now 0 less than or equal to 10, condition true. In square what I'm doing, 0 into 0, 0 into 0, then 0, right? Where it will store, say in square. Now we are displaying square of a percentile d is percentile d. Okay, so square of percentile d is percentile d. You have mentioned I comma square. That means square of 0 is 0. Afterwards I will be incremented. Now I become 1, 1 less than or equal to 10, condition true. Now square is equal to I into I. And what is the new value of I? 1. 1 into 1, 1. That will be stored in square. Square of 1 is 1. Okay, next I increment. Now I become 2, 2 less than or equal to 10, condition true. 2 into 2, 4. Square of 2 is 4. Square of 3 is 9. Square of 4 is 16. Square of 5 is 25. Square of 10 is 100. Square of 11 is possible? No. Now I become 11. 11 less than or equal to 10. Condition false. Got it? So in the same sense, we can do simple interest for 3 sets. Okay. Let me explain this program. This is a very important program. For this, I will evaluate it. Okay. Program, I will make a screen little small here. Okay, let me copy this program. This program is very important. The earlier program is also important. Not copying. Okay, after copying that, I'm opening Notepad and I'm pasting. And let me open here. So first, observe the question. What is the question? Write a program to calculate the simple interest for 3 set of principal amount, time and rate. Okay, yes, this means you have to suppose to give, for example, you want to take the loan in a bank or loan in a uh, if you want to purchase a vehicle. Okay, to get the vehicle, if you are getting simple interest, then what you have to do, you have to ask for down payment or amount of interest you have to be pay, right? For example, if vehicle cost 50,000, let us assume here vehicle cost 50,000. Okay, and for rate of interest per 1 year is 5%. If the same vehicle is cost of 50,000, if it is for 2 years, rate becomes a 6%. Then how much of a interest you have to supposed to pay? If the same vehicle is of 50,000 is of interest with a 7% of 3 years. For example, it is not there. For first year it is a 7%, second year it is a 6%, and third year it is for 5% rate of interest. Okay, likewise, because if the term is long, rate of interest will reduce. Okay, that is the general form. For 3 sets like that, we have to calculate. Okay, for this, what I am doing, you just observe here. Hash include stdio.h. I'm constructing this program by using for loop. Hash include conio.h, and here we are having main function void main. Now you are declaring according to your program requirement, that is int I, initial value is required n. So here the set is given, right? Count is also required for 3 sets, right? For that sake I am taking the count. Okay, float r comma yes, I is not required here. Here it is taken as a I count as taken, and we're taking it as a n as well as count. Okay, so please observe, it is initializing value here. Almost you have to supposed to keep in mind, it consists of counter variable. This variable is called as counter variable. Why it is called as a counter variable? Because the value will always changes, the value is always changes. So that is why it is called as a counter variable. Okay, now it is asked for the 3 sets of a principal amount, right? For that I am writing this condition. Afterwards, please observe here what are the variable I have declared. You have to supposed to know. Is there any mistakes? You have to supposed to tell. Okay. Here principal amount is not there. We have to supposed to declare principal amount as integer. Okay. Yes. Now for count is equal to 1, count less than or equal to 3. Why it is a 3? Because for 3 set in the question it has asked. Okay. After the first set, if I want to do the for the second set, incrementation will come. Okay. So for count is equal to 1, count less than or equal to 3, condition is true, it is entering into the block. In the block, what I am doing, enter values for P, N, R. Now you are reading the values for P and N comma R. What is N? Time. Okay. Now, what is the formula of simple interest? SI is equal to PNR by 100 or PTR by 100, whatever it may be. If you take it as a N, if it is like that. Okay. Here, simple interest is equal to, while displaying, you're processing and storing the value, storing the result in here, and we want to display the result, right? Whenever you are displaying the result, simple interest is equal to rupees percental F slash n SI. Okay. You are giving like this. Okay. Afterwards, here it comes get ch. Okay. So this is the program logic code. After one set, where the control will come, count incrementation. Once again, count become 2, 2 less than or equal to 3, condition true, it will enter for another set. Okay. And another set it process and it displays. Once again, it come out of the loop, I counter value will be incremented. Now counter become 3, 3 less than or equal to 3, it is doing for the third set. Okay. Afterwards, count value incremented, now it become a 4, 4 less than 3, false. Okay. Is there any further statement? No, right? I'm taking and I'm saving. Where to suppose to save, that you have to be confirm. Okay. Yes, si3 dot c. Why 3? For 3 set, right? That is why I'm saving like that, and I'm opening my editor. Before that, I'm minimizing all these things, and I'm opening my editor. This is my editor, right? Now, after opening my editor, yes, I'm opening my editor and opening my file. What is my file name? Yes, simple interest 3. Okay. Pressing F5, whether it is visible. Yes, I hope it is visible, right? Filing, hold F9 and running, control F9. Now it is asking for enter the values of P and R. So here is 50,000, 50 here rate of interest is a 3%. Right, Y 9 as a 2 rate of interest is 6. It is also giving wrong answer. Other set giving time 1 year return. What is the sense? Is similar with casting, right? This is not to do it is always have to put PNR in a bracket, P into a floating point by 100 bracket and save it. Okay, please use session and save it. Compile and now 50,000. Not sure 1,000 1 year and 7. Something is happening. Okay, 3,000 2 3,000 3. Okay, this is not displaying our output. Because all these should be in rate of interest change and in float. I have it these now try 20,000 is here. It's negative. Once again we have to check. We have some set. We have to do negative signs. Negative sign. Plus e containing integer. Reading that 3 is asking for this person slash close again and I edit. Once this occurs, it is a trouble because of editor. Okay, I'm closing and I'm opening my editor. Let me do if it's already it is there. 7 F7 F7. It is asking 10,000 2 3. What is getting as a okay? I'm composing before let me modify our program. Is here I have not given the slash here. Whenever I enter Okay, now now see. Okay, alt control F9. Now with 50,000 is fine. 7.3%. What is asking? It is 30,001 2. It is coming as a, it is giving proper output. It is a center. Is it a right now? It is coming. Okay, we are facing here. Okay, 9 time 2 years 7 what is the program mistake? It is an editor will give. Okay, you please try to check. Okay. Yes, 1 or 3. It is like you are having correct. Okay, so it is what we have to resort this. Okay. Yes, sir. Likewise, we have learned till now this for loop. Sorry, for loop. We will continue the session with another class. Hope you have understand concept. If you have any queries, please put in a WhatsApp. Thank you.